Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday. Can you flip on the light for me, please? Sorry, it's a little dark in here.
I was like, oh, there she is. I'm like, why does she look a little, there you go.
Um, the blinds are open, so sometimes it's too bright. I don't know. Yeah. Um, let's see. How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday to you all. Let us know what you're doing, what you're reading, what you're eating, how your day's been, all that jazz. I will start with these ladies up here. Sarah, what you got?
So, me first. Hi everybody, and happy 4th of July to all the Americans. Yesterday. Yeah, I've got two books that I am currently reading. I am reading still. I have not done a ton of reading over the last few days. I'm still reading Drop Dead by Lily Chu. I'm about 56% of the way through it. I'm really enjoying it. Canadian author, takes place in Toronto, lots of Toronto references, makes me happy. And I started the other day, Agent Under Wraps by Jerry Croteau. The author herself sent me a copy of the book, sent me a copy of the second book in the series. And so I got to read book one. Listen to me, Storm. I got to read book one first. So I'm reading this one as well. Are you proud of me, Stormy? You should be. And I'm enjoying that one too. It's a Harlequin romantic suspense novel, an undercover FBI agent story. And dinner, we haven't decided yet. We did place a Walmart order that included hot dogs and macaroni salad, but now Garrett is commenting that he wants chicken. So this it's a work in progress. I'll report back on dinner when we figure it out. But yeah, Fiona, what about you?
Well, I finished today Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Well done.
For Stormy, for Roxy and Brian's readathon, so really enjoyed it. Then I started early for Christmas in July, and also retro romance. I am reading The Best Christmas Ever by Cheryl Wolverton. It's a love inspired classic, so really enjoying this one. I'm on chapter 6, and I might start as well Postcards from Sicily, which is an arc that I have, and this is by Nancy Barone. So I might start that one. I'll see how I feel. Dinner tonight was lamb steaks, veg, homegrown potatoes, which were just so nice, and then we had fruit salad for our desserts.
Ooh.
So Elizabeth, what are you reading and eating and everything?
Well, I only brought in here stuff that I carried over from last month, and I haven't started anything new yet this month except for a couple of audiobooks. And I did film my TBR today, and I am gonna participate in all y'all's readathons, but I didn't bring any of that in here. So I brought my Gladys Tabor book. I want to get the July chapter read today. I brought Spencer's Mountain for my year with the Waltons. And for my homekeeping, I have It's All Too Much Workbook by Peter Walsh. And I finally found these, I printed out these little forms. They're called room function charts from the original It's All Too Much book before I even found this workbook. And while we're on sprints, I want to go through these. It's really cool. Like, he suggests that you go through each room in your house and you write down its current function, its ideal function, who uses it, who should use it, what should it contain, and what has to go. So it's really a neat plan for like when you're decluttering to like think it all through, which is cool. And I'm also resetting my 3x5 cards because I didn't do that this morning. And I'm still reading Sorcerer's Stone. I didn't get very far in it last month because I was doing all my slice of life stuff. So anyway, as far as dinner, Emily and I had to go get gas at the Pilot Flying J because I got a notification that it was the last day to get 25 cents off a gallon. And I was like, I didn't want to miss that. And our Flying J has a Denny's in it. And so I was like, Emily, let's just eat lunch here. So Randy had come home, but he's vegan anyway. We always eat different stuff, and I don't even know if they have anything vegan at Denny's. So I was like, Dad won't care. We'll just eat lunch here. So we had like an omelet that we split. And yeah, pretty much it.
Sounds good.
What about you, Emily?
I'm reading now the dust jacket here because I have a book cover on it. I'm reading the Dungeon Anarchist Cookbook, which is book 3 in Dungeon Crawler Carl. And then I'm also reading. Yeah, I take dust jackets off. Daughter of the Siren Queen by Trisha Levenseller, which would work if you're doing the hardest reading challenge you'll ever do. There is a familial name prompt, so it would work for that if you're doing that. But it's book 2. You need to read Daughter of the Pirate King first. So, and lunch was Chipotle. We'll probably carry over into dinner as well. I have some leftovers. So. What about you, Blake?
I want to first say anybody that was on my live yesterday, my 4th of July live, I lost power, as you know. So we finally just got power back a couple hours ago. So I'm a little discombobulated. We did get Domino's for lunch, so we'll probably just eat a little bit of pizza tonight if we're hungry, and then maybe even tomorrow because we got large pizzas. Because again, like we have no food because all of the food had to be disposed of. We did have some stuff in like the deep freeze, but I don't want to use the oven or anything, so got to use different stuff. I did get a lot of stuff done a lot into the Mrs. Morris and the Sorceress. I have to think about what I was reading, so I'll probably try to finish that, and then I'll start something else. And I'm working on a giant seahorse demo painting, so that's kind of what's going on. And that's it. Storm, what you got going on?
I'm working on Companion to Danger by Jacqueline Aby. It's a candlelight romance to retro. And also, nothing that was on my TBR. Bad Little Fault by Paul Warren. It's number 3 in the Mike Bowditch series.
Oh, cool. How are you liking that?
That's not too bad.
I haven't gotten to the second one yet.
The Mike is a little annoying. I'm like hoping like he learns his lesson soon because he keeps. It's one of those. It's like maybe he has character growth. There's like 15 books, but but it's not too bad. And let's see what else. Oh, I just kind of sort of started on Night of the Crabs because I'm using that for the hardest reading challenge. But I heard you could like read a little bit, but you couldn't get too far into a bit for that challenge. So I'm just like getting it started since it's an eyeball book. I know I won't get very far.
Did you see that we have a side quest to do?
Yes, I did, but
I didn't watch it.
But I don't remember what it is. I'll have to go and look at it again.
It's either read a title with alliteration, but it has to be three words. So like you couldn't do like
Drop Dead.
Right, you couldn't do Drop Dead or like Bed Knobs
Tanya
and
Kappas.
Broomsticks. What? Yeah,
Snippers and Criminals.
correct. Like a Tanya Kappas would work great.
Ooh.
And that will give you one set of like there's like a list of bonuses that you can pick from. Or you read a book with a teal cover, and that will give you a different set of bonuses that you can pick from.
She has this fascination with teal.
It's a good color.
What?
She has like a fascination with teal, don't she, or something like in one of those colors.
Like, but I mean, and it's part of her logo, though. So
I know, but that's what everybody's like. Not teal again, or like, like a fascination or whatever.
That's kind of the color you're wearing.
Well, it kind of looks like it, but it's more green, I think. Here.
It does look.
And I do need to maybe make another video, so I might do that during a reading sprint and everything. And we just came home and had baked potatoes for lunch. So that's it.
I am reading No Bones About It with my eyeballs. And then I'm not sure what cozy mystery I'm going to start on audio. It's harder because you just don't find as many cozy mysteries on audio, or I'm caught up. So we'll see. I've got to find one on audio. And then I'm reading hockey romance with my eyeballs, and my audio is. I actually don't know if I have a romance audio going, but if I don't, I'm getting ready to start. Let's see. I just checked it out from the library. Hold on. Well, Garfig Newton. I might try First Time Caller by BK Borson. I haven't checked out.
Okay.
I did not like Love Light Farms. So I don't know if I should just say, you know what, or give it a shot. It's 12 hours. That's the thing too. Like it's pushing like too
Yeah.
long anyways. And then, so I'm not sure. But I also have Fight by Sloane St. James. It's the first in the Hot Shots, which is like the firefighter jumpers. It's a 3-book series. But the thing with that series is that it's 3 different authors. And I sometimes don't necessarily always love when series do that. So I don't know, but I'll figure it out. We shall see. I will let you guys know. And I think we're having frozen pizza for supper because on sprint nights, it's just on Sunday sprint nights. He usually cooks up pizza and then,
Oh, can I jump in on something with sprints?
Yeah.
Stormy, you're due to host tomorrow, correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Could I host? Because I haven't hosted in a while. And I'm going to be home tomorrow. I'll be home like in the afternoon after I get back from my hospital appointment. Do you mind switching with me?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. I just thought I meant to ask you sooner, but if you don't mind, I'd like to host tomorrow because I haven't done it in a while.
Okay.
That might end up being a good thing because what if she gets storms tomorrow? She said, I think Blake said there's more headed.
We have it right now.
We were supposed to have storms today, but I don't see them.
Really?
Maybe have them tomorrow too. So you never know.
Also,
Tiffany,
Tiffany,
can I tell you a corny joke? You when you said Farfignugan, it reminded me of a corny joke.
Yes.
What do you call a constipated German? Far from pooping.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Also, Tiffany, I'm going to say this. I was listening to Love Light Farms and I DNF'd it because I thought the narrator sounded way too much like an AI generated voice. And I was like, I can't handle this. But I really liked First Time Caller. But I read First Time Caller with my eyeballs. So I don't know if they would have, I don't know.
And I thought First Time Caller was just okay. So I don't know.
And you liked Love Light Farms.
I loved the first
I just needed to try it because sometimes, some series just don't work. And then other times,
right.
You love something else. And then other times she might not be for me. I don't know. Maybe that author's
and then,
not.
or, especially when you've got the total, like the 4 books in a series, I liked the first one in Love Light Farms, but I didn't care necessarily for the other 2. So I think it just depends on, either like the characters or different stuff like that too. So
yeah.
And I'm wondering too, like if I had read Love Light Farms with my eyeballs, would I have liked it better?
Would you like
the AI the narrative voice was like, I can't. I read one chapter, I was like, I'm done. I can't.
Well, and it depends on when you read it because originally it was indie published, so it could have been. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let us see. Well, I probably will start that in the spring, but I want to focus on No Bones About It because I want to get through that since it's an arc. Pat said, hello, everyone. I'm reading 2 books. The Gingerbread Bump Off by Olivia Washburn. Like that series a lot.
Too.
And Murder by Candlelight by Faith Martin. Both ebooks from the library and can read on my Kindle. I feel like the Olivia Washburn is a little bit underrated. Like you don't hear much about it. It's a great series.
Yeah, I'm not to Gingerbread Bump Off yet. I think that's number 6. I need to read number 5 first, but I love the ones I've read so far. It's all about teachers living in a boarding house together, like retired teachers.
Yep,
it's fun.
And 2 of them always are joining cook-offs, like community bake-offs type of things, contests, and they're very cutthroat about it. Like it's not in a
it's not even friendly.
It's funny because somebody said to me, it might have been about that series. Somebody said that would never happen. I'm like, you are not from a small town then, because let me tell you, I'm like, you are not from a small town because those people take their church cook-offs very serious.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If you think that's
potlucks.
Yeah, no, seriously.
No, you
just must not. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Medical update, July 2nd, I was transferred to rehab. There I will learn how to walk again. PT Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. OT Tuesday and Thursday, occasionally Sunday. Well, I'm glad that things are like moving, positively in a good direction. I know it probably seems like a long way to go, but I think that's amazing news, Pat.
Yeah, great.
She said, "Don't forget the thumbs up." Thanks, Pat. Always the ever cheerleader. Hey,
Mhm.
Sarah. She said, "I'll be reading the second dungeon crawler, Carl." That is really hard for me to say.
Right.
Crawler Carl book called Carl's Doomsday Scenario. 40%. Not a Tiffany book. Ooh, clowns.
Yeah, it was not like the first third of the book. There, it's set at a circus because it's now like you have kind of like these side quests in it. So
Sarah, thank you for the heads up because I actually think that sounds like a cute series, but now I'm out. Like I had my foot in the door and now I've turned around and walked off.
I hate clowns too. Like I'm terrified of clowns, and I muscled through those 100 pages, and I was like, "No, we're done. Thank goodness."
I don't think yeah.
But I'm enjoying.
You're
the series.
braver than I am. I'm proud of you, but I think that I would be taking a detour. Jill said, "Hello, everyone." I skimmed through a Yankee magazine. It was their Travel in New England issue. Excellent. That sounds really nice. Oh, we're gonna do a new. We're gonna start our first sprint about 7 minutes. New England is beautiful, so I bet a travel magazine for New England would be amazing. Barnes and Noble's having double stamps this weekend, so where I have a premium membership, I also get 10% extra. Sorry, get extra 10% off. I subscribe to 2 magazines and I get free shipping on them as well. Amazing. I subscribe to Couples Antique Trader and Magazine Antiques. I figured I would treat myself where I don't go away on vacation. I love that. I'm trying not to add more reading to my reading pile because we are going to be reading 2 books from Brennan Novak's book group. One is The Book Tour by Emily Owenjanians, and she used to be Brenda's editor, and Single Girls by John Searles. I'm continuing Beach House Rules, The World's Fair Quilt, The Heir of Whitestone, My Dearest Friend, The Heart of Christmas, and Anne of Green Gables. You don't really have anything going, Jill.
Nope, nothing.
Look at you. You got a light stack today. For Jill, it seems light. Mary Jo said, "Hello and happy Sunday. I'm reading Happy Place by Emily Henry. Are you happy?" Some people, when the people that haven't liked Happy Place always make that joke. They're like,
Think
"Hey, what
about
happened?"
Jill.
I was gonna say I was not happy.
Yeah, I didn't like that one either.
Back to Jill with her list. Jill, have you ever watched? Oh my gosh, now I can't even say it. Shannon, somebody help me with her name, her channel name. She's been on BookTube forever. I have not had a chance to watch her lately. I don't even know if she's been on lately, but she would have like 22 things on her.
I know who you're talking
Oh,
about.
she's Canadian. She's in Toronto, right?
Yeah, what is her channel name?
Shannon Riddler. Shannon
Riddler. That's it, Shannon Riddler. So she used to do these challenges because she would have to pick out which of her currently reading she was going to read.
It was more than 20, Elizabeth. It would be like 60. I'm not even exaggerating.
It was a lot, yeah. So she would have these little like TBR games to see which book on her currently reading that she was going to read. Like, if she would pull out like 5 and say, "Okay, this month I'm just going to read."
So this week I'm going to
like 500 pages out of these 5 books or something like that. So I don't know, Jill, if you want a kindred spirit in the
I adore her.
Currently reading. I know she's
I don't
know. Still comments on my videos.
If she's still doing anything or not. I haven't ever seen any of her videos.
I haven't seen anything lately either, but I'm sure her videos they may still be up. So
wow, I will have to check her out. That sounds amazing. I mean, I admire somebody. I couldn't do that, and I know, I always have 4 going, and I know it's no different than having like 10 TV shows going, but books, I forget where I was. I just
a lot of it, I think, was like when she would participate in something, if she didn't get done with that book at the end of the month, it went over here on her pile, and then she'd start other bunch of books for other challenges, and then when she did those all went, and then she's like, "Okay, now I need to like."
I mean, that could easily happen to all of us because I mean, like, I understand that kind of concept because you're trying to participate in, everybody's stuff sounds fun and you want to support everybody, and you're like, okay, I'll read that, and It easily can happen.
The last video she posted was 5 months ago.
Okay.
Oh, I think I'm going to try to find an audio Halloween book because I want to do a Summerween book.
Nice.
That can be my next cozy mystery, thinking about it.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
I feel like the campfire book from Darcy Hannah should count as Summerween because campfire seems like you would do that.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm totally stretching.
Do whatever you want. My readathon's just like, if it's for me, I'm telling everybody, just do whatever you want.
But see, I went back and looked at your prompts. Are they the summer one is something colorful and bright, and then a thriller is the.
Oh, I do. I have a thriller checked out.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to tell you no. Like if you wanted to just read.
No, but I have the Mary Kubica checked out.
Yeah, then read that one. That would work perfectly for the prompt. Yeah.
I decided I'm going to read the first Catherine Coulter FBI thriller because Tammy's dad, who passed away a few months ago, he recommended to me like a year or so ago that I need to read Catherine Coulter's FBI thrillers. And so I'm going to read that one in his honor.
Lovely.
That's sweet.
That's nice. Yeah.
They're good.
It's nice. Let me see. Mary Jo said, I can only stay for an hour, so we're going to eat and watch the NASCAR race. Very nice. I hope it's a great race. And Mary Jo said, get better soon, Pat. Absolutely. Kim said, hey, y'all. And Mary Jo, have a great day and hope the NASCAR race goes well. Kim said, hey, y'all, reading something whiskered. Cat of the Sacks, number 17. Lunch was chicken strips and baked potato. That sounds good.
Yum.
Said, prayers to Pat. Esther Jane said, I'm still reading Murder on Cape Cod by Maddie Day. It's a nice day here. Right now, 80 with a bit of humidity. Enjoy. Hey, Amy. She said, hello, book lovers. Today I will be updating my book journal, doing some collage work, and listening to Death Among the Diamonds by Fliss Chester. The main character has a pug named Ruby, and I love it. That's adorable. I'm going to have to look that up. That sounds really cute. It's 88. It feels like 102 in South Carolina. Yikes. Hey, Cajun. She said, hi, everyone. I'm reading Summer Sewing Bee. It's a standalone from D. Ann Black. She usually writes series, so maybe it will become one. Nice.
Sounds fun.
Susan said, good afternoon, all. Finishing a book. Not sure what I'll listen to next. Nice to see so many here. Please remember to hit the like button. Thank you so much. And we shall celebrate. Hold on. Cajun said, Pat, hope things are going well in rehab. Absolutely. For dinner, we are doing hamburgers and hot dogs on the grill with homemade potato salad, baked beans. That sounds lovely.
That sounds gorgeous.
Like a cookout. Pat, that is great news. Encouraging. Absolutely, Susan. Mary Jo said, we went out to dinner yesterday, so my mom decided to cook out today. We were going to eat inside in the air conditioning. Smart.
Good idea. Good idea.
Hey, Jess, she says, Cozy Fam Bam says, happy Sunday. My partner's making lentil tacos for dinner. I love lentils. I'm reading A Bite Above the Rest by Kristen Vernig. It's a middle grade. I hope everyone has a cozy week ahead. And we'll do one more to say hi to Anita, and then we'll hop into a sprint. Anita says, hey, everyone. How are you doing today? I'm grateful because we had a bunch of storms coming through again last night, but I didn't lose my power again. Yay. Well, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Yeah, let us know if you had storms, you're doing okay, all that stuff. I know it's losing power is so rough, especially when it's this weather. And then, of course, like all of our food and stuff that like Blake mentioned, that's
it would be better if it's winter because I mean even like my frozen stuff, if it was cold enough I could just put it in buckets and put it on like the glass.
Right.
Yep. But since it's so hot, it just everything is
And
St. Louis is so humid, so that also adds to like just
yeah. And so we were talking about like YouTube channels real quick. I watched there's a family I watch from Alaska, and they do vlogs about living in Alaska. And it started, and it was just a young couple, and now they've had 2 kids, as like over the years and everything. But like, she only shops once a year, And so she does this. She did this vlog about her shopping, and it was the most interesting thing in the world because she lives in like the middle of nowhere, Alaska. So she had to like take a little plane hopper to the city, get on the ferry at the city, rent a pallet on the ferry, go shopping for an entire year. I'm like, I can't even shop for a week without forgetting at least five things. Like, and that's a week. I don't know how someone does it. But anyways, they kept a lot of their stuff. I was like, as she's getting all this stuff, I'm thinking, how in the world is she gonna have room for all that? And they store a bunch of it outside and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't
Because
know that.
it's, and I'm like, wow,
Mhm.
how
But
interesting. It's such an interesting, it's such
Yeah.
an interesting.
I was gonna say, Tiffany, we just grocery shopped an hour ago, and already we're changing our dinner for tonight.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Like, I don't know how, and I don't know how you estimate like some stuff too, like shampoo and like all those. Like, I don't know how you estimate how many.
I guess you get used to it.
for
I
a
guess
year.
you do.
Yeah.
But also, do you want to do the meal plan for a year, or do they have enough that they can like just go with what they feel
They're-
like? That's key to
It's
know.
a very. I love their vlogs just
That's
because
so interesting.
There would be no changing your mind on the food. You're
No.
just gonna be
No.
Well, and also she probably has like a greenhouse. I'm assuming a
Mhm.
greenhouse where she's making a lot of her own, like she's growing a lot of her own produce, and you're hunting.
I mean, like, wow, just wow. It's very
I
interesting.
think when you
Now that,
first
like I
get
said, they
there,
have
it'd
two
be
young
very
kids.
hard, but after a few years, you probably have it down to
Oh.
a science. Or
Yeah,
Right.
science.
Or you just buy your produce in bulk and can it.
That too.
Yeah. Well, and that's probably a lot of what that as she does it. I bet is can the
Yeah.
produce that she does buy. Yeah, but yeah, there definitely would be hard. I don't know that I could do it.
No.
Yeah. So today's theme is, I don't know, coffee shop with a view. I'll go with that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. How about that? That's what we're going to start with. So, let's see.
Ooh.
That's
Nice. Very nice.
Is
my apartment. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Is everybody good with reading to the top of the hour?
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right. I'm going to put up a thing. Happy reading, everyone.
Happy reading.
reading.
How is everybody's sprints?
Good. I got a couple chapters read of Agent Under Wraps.
Nice.
I'm about 35% of the way through it.
Cool. Well done. What are you cross-stitching, Sarah?
Oh, a few different things. Nothing really of interest right now. Just started something.
Okay. Well, I got 2 chapters read of The Best Christmas Ever by Cheryl Wolverton, so
That's
happy
a
with
thick book.
It's got 2. It's got 2 in it. It's got The Best Christmas Ever and A Mother's Love, so it's a double book in one,
Nice.
which is great.
Wow.
I actually like that.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I listened to. Sorry, my hair's always sticking out. I listened to some of Preacher's Inferno by William W. Johnstone. I listened to quite a few of those during June for June on the Range, and I just have a handful to finish the series, so I decided just to go ahead and wrap up the series. And I got my room function chart done for 8 different rooms or spaces.
Wow. Good.
Wow. Nice.
So, I mean, I just was like scribbling. You can't
Yeah.
even, no one could read it but me, but I was just brainstorming.
That's
What about you, Emily?
awesome.
I took a cat nap. I sang at church today, so it always like puckers me out. And then I read just a few pages in Dungeon Crawler Carl 3. So,
Excellent.
Nice.
how about you, Blake?
I pulled out another diamond painting just to like, it's a small one, so I just wanted to like set it up. It's a house made of cheese.
Oh my gosh.
Delightful.
Awesome.
Cute.
And then I'm making ice and doing a load of laundry. So lots of that kind of like running around.
Yeah.
Trying to find a fan that doesn't make a ton of noise but can still blow. I mean, the house is still hot. Things like that.
Yeah. Turn the fan on. We're fine. It'll
Yeah.
be fine.
How about you, Storm? Yeah, Storm is underneath me.
I read a couple pages in Night of the Crabs by Guy Hinsmith. Of course, it's a killer crab book. So. And see, I needed something for it's your birthday for the hardest reading challenge you'll ever do, and I was like, oh, I know, because cancer is the crab.
Lab, yep.
I need a crab on the cover, and so I was like, I could read that. And I read a couple pages of Companion to Danger. I'm on page 35. And then I remembered also today that I need to start Nebraska by Dana Fuller Ross because I'm buddy reading that with Carmen, and we started today. And we've added a buddy reader, Sherry, to our group. So
Oh, excellent.
So that's book 2. Is it about the same characters or is it a whole new set of characters?
it's the same characters. They've just from New York. They've hit like they're going to Nebraska now from where they
okay.
and now they're.
Excellent.
Sure, they'll pick up new characters along the way.
Probably, yeah.
And so.
So I read a little bit. I was chatting. Our garbage disposal again. Okay, our air and the garbage in our brand new home has now, well, not brand new, but it's only 5 years, so it seems like it's still
Not
brand new.
breaking down like that.
Broke down, so we're gonna have it replaced. So we were talking about who to like get to do that, and blah blah blah. So we have that arranged for next week or the week after, whatever. I don't remember what date. So I was getting that, and Elizabeth, I messaged you about something. Texted you about something. It's just a private little thing. I just wanted you. Yeah, no, it's just a private little thing I wanted you to know. And then I read a little bit from No Bones About It, and I think that was about it. I wanted to make sure, kind of like in the middle of the sprint where the most people are here, to say also go look at the message that has been in the Discord. It's been in the Discord for a few days. Mel Mac put up. Make sure that you go and acknowledge in some way that you've seen it. We're just using likes because it's the only way we can tell if you've been there. If people haven't signed into Discord, that's one thing. But if you are, I'm trying to make sure that I've given everybody the chance between here and I'm going to write it again in the Discord to make sure that you go and see it. So please do that. I think we put in there like by the 15th, and we did it like a couple weeks ago. So it's been we're hoping to give everybody a good amount of time to do so. So go check that out, do that. And I think that's it.
Okay, on,
Let me
on
see.
that note, Tiffany, I'm going to say goodnight.
Yes.
Have a good week, everyone. And Storm, have a lovely birthday this week.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yay.
So have a
Bye,
nice time.
Fiona. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Bye,
Bye.
Fiona.
I have a special song just for Storm. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long.
That's it.
I was going to get balloons going, and it was that short. I couldn't even get the balloons up.
That's why it's not very long.
She said it wasn't very long.
I know
like
that I did. And it's so
I
funny
used to do
because-
comedy sports, and we used to do that. I didn't make that up. That our leader made that up. So
That is
That's
awesome.
what they need to use in the restaurants instead of that really long one that's really super embarrassing. And you're like,
I
"Please don't
was
now."
literally thinking the exact same thing.
I wish you guys could see Kairu because I was saying BYE to Fiona, and he was like, "Oh,
Oh,
does that mean
is it that time yet?
time?" He's such a
smart.
weirdo. He is. Oh my goodness. He had a rough night from the fireworks last night. Let's just say he might be a little hungover.
Dresden wasn't happy either. And then it came raining, and I was like, I had mixed feelings about that because I'm like, yay, it's rained them out or whatever it is, but they'll just be there tomorrow.
Yeah.
ends the
Yeah.
holiday.
Yeah. Anita said today I'm reading Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and if books could kill by Kate Carlisle. Very nice. I hope you're enjoying both. And lastly, I hope everyone had a great 4th of July. Absolutely, Anita. Angela said, "Happy Sunday, everyone. I'm reading The Years of Pleasure by Elizabeth Berg." I've read that.
I've read that.
I'm at 63%, and it is due back to Libby tomorrow morning. Dinner is leftover cookout food. Are you enjoying? I hope you are enjoying, and I love a good cookout. I approve.
I have to go see what I rated that one.
Yeah, I need to go back and look too. It's been a long time. Hope you are healing well. To Pat,
It's
absolutely.
hit and miss with me. I gave that one 3.
Oh, 3. Okay, I need to go back and look too. Dina said, "Hello, everyone. I'm still reading Still Life by Sarah Winman. Her birthday is also coming up. Storm's, yours is the 3rd. When's yours?
11.
The 11th. And I think hers might be I don't remember what she said. She told us. But yes, very close together. Hey, Brian. Brian said, "Hey, everyone. Not really sure what I'll be reading yet. Dinner will be a protein shake. Boo. However, lunch was a mushroom Swiss burger with zucchini fries. That sounds delicious." Well, the mushroom Swiss burger and zucchini fries, not the protein shake. I don't mind a protein shake, but I wouldn't want it as a meal. Like, I want it, mixed into my smoothie or coffee or some other recipe. I hope you're doing well, Brian. Dash Girl says, "Hi, I'm still reading Summer's Never Over. Hoping to finish it today. It's looking like 2 to 3 stars." Oh, that's a bummer. Well, hopefully it'll at least finish on the top end of that and be a 3. And she said Angela said your lunch sounds delicious, Brian. Yeah, that did sound really good. Elizabeth, I posted in the Killing Time with Cozies, but I heard back from Virginia Smith. She is re-releasing the books in print and ebook, hopefully starting in August. I'm excited I'll get to continue the series. We should do another one and have her come on.
Yeah, we should. We definitely should. Because I don't think I went back to try to find where, like, my original message to her, and I couldn't find it. So maybe mine didn't go through. But I'm so glad she messaged
That
you
is
back.
awesome.
That's fantastic! Yay!
Asian, thank you for that update. Yeah, we should totally read the second one. It's like, would everybody be interested in a group read for number 2? Maybe not right away, just like,
Yeah, let's plan it for like September, October, or something. Maybe September, and that gives people time to read the first one if they can get it, if they didn't already.
And her to re-release them so that people can find them, especially number 2.
Right.
Let us know, and
August.
then maybe Elizabeth, you can post something and have her on, or I mean, I can too, but I mean,
Well, since I did the other one, I would defer to you because you have interviewed so many authors that you're really good at it, and I'm not confident about doing it. So,
Well, you're not coming, but yeah, I've seen your interviews. You've had some good ones. I mean, I'd be glad to do it, but
Yeah.
I know that you've done it as well.
Are we
yeah,
talking
no, I
about,
would love for you to do it. That'd be great.
for someone who doesn't know, are we talking about the Irish Tea Room Mysteries series?
The most famous illegal Goose Creek Parade
By Virginia Smith.
is what
One
the
we
one.
read for
The
the Slice of
series
Life.
is it called Goose Creek, or what's the series actually called?
Goose Creek B&B is the name of the series.
Goose Creek B&B. It's not a mystery. It's just
She's
a really
got other
fun
books.
kinda-
She wrote some with Lori Copeland. She's also got some other series, and she may have even written some category.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's written a lot of category, actually.
Oh, okay. Nice. Cairo, you didn't know, baby. Oh my goodness. Naomi says, "Hello, everyone. Hello." And then Jill said, "Your dinner sounds amazing, Fiona." It really did. She always has the best Sunday dinners.
Mm-hmm.
Her and Toya, to me, have the best Sunday dinners. I always look forward to hearing what they're having. Man. Raina says, "Hi, guys. I'm reading You Don't Have a Shot by Raquel Marie. I hope you're enjoying." And Angela said, sorry, Brian said to Angela, "Thanks. It was pretty good." Talking about lunch. Anita said, "I was worried about you, Blake, when you dropped out yesterday because I knew you probably lost power. I'm glad you got it back."
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. How are all the little kitties and doggies doing today? Yeah, Kyron's doing good. He's, like I said, he's probably a little bit, he was high strung yesterday, so he's probably pretty tired and tuckered out today because he doesn't do fireworks well, but he's good. How about you guys?
Bernard had a double whammy of losing power, so like everything was beeping and then the fireworks. So he's still kind of trying to figure out what day it is and
Poor guy.
everything. So yeah, he's not.
Well,
He's in
Andy's got the ear infection, so he's on medicine. But
he's
Bernard has that rough right now.
yeah, he's in a rough week.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Missy and George don't care, don't know, as long as we give them treats and feed them. They're pretty much good.
Nice.
Excellent, excellent.
so we have the same drama with our dogs with the fireworks. Louis in general doesn't care that much about the noise if he's inside, but Bob just wants to get out there in it and just like bark and go crazy. And so we have to sedate him. But whenever it was kind of barely starting, and I was like, "Randy, we better let the dogs out before it gets crazy." You know, I said, "How long since he been out?" He's like, "Oh, it's been a couple hours." So Bob, of course, she's like, ran out. Rawr! And Louis, he like looks out the door, and I'm like, "Come on, Louis." So I go out the back porch with him, and he like went out for a minute, and it was like we were in an alien movie. From his perspective, I'm looking around thinking, okay, the sky is weird colors, and there's all these sounds, and I'm like, and Louis was like, "Nope, not even gonna pee. Nope." And he could not do it. But Friday we had the veterinarian. She has to do house calls right now because there's a thing going on with her new clinic that she built. They were still waiting on a certificate of occupancy, so she only does house calls. So she came to do 2 of our cats, and of course Louis can't handle when anybody new comes, so I had to put him in the crate, and he's just ridiculous. But because somebody was coming in my house, I had to clean, and my living room and my kitchen looks so good right now. I'm so determined to keep it that way. I had to shove things in other rooms, but that's okay because now the living room is great.
That's hilarious.
In Dresden, he's scared of fireworks too, isn't he? Or she? I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, she is. She's sleeping it off, so she'll be ready for tonight when she gets scared again. And I'm still tired.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Aw.
And Emily, how's your plant doing?
I need to take a picture of it and post it in the Discord because like it had like little like tiny like buds coming out on the stem before I chopped it off. But now it's like really taken off. Like they're not huge, but like they're definitely way bigger than they were at the start of summer before I chopped off more than half of the tree. So pruning does work.
Yeah,
Nice.
fantastic.
Excellent. Jill said, glad you got your power back, Blake. Absolutely.
Thank you. Yeah.
Cajun said, Tanya Kappas has 3-word alliteration covered. For sure.
100%.
For sure. Emily said, Cajun, that is what I was planning on reading if I can fit it in. I love the Olivia Washburn series. There was a lot of growth and life changes in that series and was so good. I actually, have you ever tried Cajun or Elizabeth or anybody else, but I know you two have read the Olivia Washburn series. Have you guys tried the literary series by her? I read the first 2. I liked it.
I have the first one, the Scarlett O'Hara one, or it's
Yeah.
like Gone with the Wind or something. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
it, but I haven't read it. Was it good?
I liked it. Yes.
I forgot what it's
liked
called.
it. And
I
I
know
liked
it's
the Huckleberry Finn one.
nice.
I thought they were really fun.
What is the name of? What are the names
I'm
of
looking too because I can't remember.
It's something like, frankly, I don't give a damn or something. But it has like that. It's a play on that line.
Yeah.
Frankly, my dear, I'm dead.
That's
Oh,
it.
that's what it is.
Yeah, and Killer on a Hot Tin Roof, which is
Yeah.
Yes, I read it and I enjoyed it. If I'm remembering right, she's a literary tour director. But there
Okay.
might be another series that I'm thinking of and mixing it up with because I read it a long time ago.
It's called the Delilah Dickinson Literary Tour Mystery Series. And
Yeah,
there may
so
only be
I read.
4 of them.
Oh, I didn't read number 4. I read 1 through
Huckleberry
3.
Finished. The second one's Huckleberry Finished. Third one is Killer on a Hot Tin Roof, and the fourth one is For Whom the Funeral Bell Tolls.
Well, I'm gonna have to go find number 4 because I've read 1 through 3. I didn't even
I
know there
didn't know
was
there
a
was
tour.
I didn't know there was more than one. So I don't know if there's other ones.
It was really, really fun. So yeah, I enjoyed the series.
Mhm.
It was that's a different theme, and I'm like anything that's different. And
Yeah.
like I enjoy so.
Very bookish.
Patient, have you read it? Let us know. Did somebody say something? I'm so sorry.
Oh, I just said it's very bookish, with the
yeah.
titles and everything. Yeah, it's fun.
This is kind of off topic, but I know you guys like the cozy mysteries. I do. I would like to give that genre a try. I prefer no spice. What would you guys suggest? I also like coffee and books about books. Well, the good news
Naomi, wrong question. Wrong question. You should not ask this group of people.
This is Tiffany's favorite question.
This is going to take the rest of the evening.
All right, guys, it's been a great sprint. I hope you all have a good.
No, Naomi, this is actually a really great group of people to ask that question to. So you have,
and it's not off topic at all.
No,
It's not off
It is
topic.
completely
And number 2,
topical,
I think
if
that
you
the
will.
good news is for you is that I don't know of really any like truth like cozy mysteries that would have spice, so that's good.
Yeah.
So I don't think that that's something that so they think that works for you. Oh my gosh, I love this question. So I will just recommend the 2 that popped out of the top of my head because they're books about books. And coffee. So the coffee one is one that I feel like there's some really popular ones, but if you like, the Cleo Coil, and it's really good. But the one that I don't hear about as much and I thought was amazing was the Tara Lush series. That coffee series is fantastic. It takes place in like a little like beach town in Florida called Devil's Beach, and everything kind of has that like theme
And
around
the coffee
that.
shop is called Purgatory.
Purgatory.
Right?
Yeah,
Yes.
and one of them there's a I don't know why I remember this every time, but in one of the books, someone dies in a hot yoga studio, and the yoga studio was named Dante's Inferno.
I think it was book 2, Tiffany. Yes.
Oh my gosh, it cracks me up. Her dad is like this hippie that like it's just it's a great series.
It's
by
South
Tara Lush.
Florida from what I remember. Like
Yeah.
close to like I want to say like close to the Keys. Like it's
Yeah.
if not an island,
So, and Tara is really great. She only lives about a half an hour from me, and I've met her for lunch a couple times, and she is really great. Because I met her in Ashland originally, and so because she's been to Ashland Mystery Festival as an author there the first maybe 2 years. She's really great. But that series, and then books about books. Of course, there's a ton. The Library Lovers is really good by oh my gosh, Jen McKinley. I had a moment of I couldn't remember who the author was, And then I will let somebody else answer because I know I have a ton of other ones to give you. If anybody
Well,
has a
just
suggestion.
to add to the coffee one, the Clio, of all the ones I've read, the Clio Coil one, I would say it doesn't have spice per se, but it has the most like innuendo. So, because it's set in an urban atmosphere and everything. And so there is a little bit of chatty talk, and there's some romantic scenes that lead to closed door kind of things. So that is there, but it's not it's not like graphic or anything by any means.
I would definitely say that's the like most gritty. Like it's one of the grittier cozy
Yeah.
mystery series in
Yeah.
general, for sure.
And I
I
mean,
agree.
that's fair because it's an urban setting.
Mhm.
It's not
Yeah.
your small town cozy. So it fits that atmosphere. And yeah, my favorite books about books are probably the Jim McKinley ones. But I started one, I think it's called A Novel Idea, which almost sounds like one of your old channel names, Sarah.
It was.
But who, now I can't think of the name. I'll have to look it up. But it's about a girl who gets a job at a editing, like a publisher, editor, like she becomes an editor or copy editor or something at like a publishing house or something. I'll have to look it up. It's a shoot. I shouldn't bring things up if I can't follow through. But anyway,
I'm going to go with the Scottish Bookshop series by Paige Shelton, set in Scotland.
Yeah, that's and I do really like Ellie Alexander's book series, the bookshop one that takes place in California, and then now she has a new spinoff to that. I really like that one, but just to give a heads up, because some people just don't like this, so I always try to tell people that series has an overarching mystery that you're working through the entire series. It has individual mysteries and like the same as every other cozy mystery, but there's an overarching story that spans the whole series spans all the books of the series. Some people don't like that, so I always try to give them a heads up on that.
Now, this isn't coffee, but I'm trying to think in my head. I don't think, other than the ones that you guys have mentioned, I haven't really read a bookish. Lending a Paw by Laurie Cass. It's the first in the Bookmobile.
Oh yeah,
that one's super cute. I like that one. And the one I also like is by Brie Baker, and it's not coffee, but it's tea, and it's the what is the series called? Stormy, you just finished the last one.
Seaside Cafe.
Thank you. The Seaside Cafe. That one is really cute. It is over 7 books, but it was really, really fun.
So I have some more, but I'm looking up on my Goodreads right now because, but Naomi, thank you for asking that question. You just made my day.
You just opened a whole can of worms.
The Tamara Berry series by the Books by the Bay.
Oh, that one was great. The first one was fantastic.
And there's only 3 books in that series, so it's a great, it was really, really good.
It's a great entry into it. It's only 3 books, so you can.
Yeah,
you're absolutely correct, Storm.
Can I say something? If you don't follow Tiffany over on Instagram, you should, so that way you can watch her get doused in the face.
Right? Yes.
It was a cute video.
I couldn't put up the original. The one I just put up was just the outtakes, which I don't think nobody posted that publicly. I just posted it to you guys. Mindy made it, and she was like, and I was like, I don't care. I mean, I don't mind if people post it publicly, but it wouldn't let me post the original. So like the actual video with all the people in it, it's over on Instagram on like everybody that participates channel. So if you follow like Mindy or Annie McEwen or Adrian, it's all on their channel. Yes, it was a lot of fun. I was very wet. And now by the outtakes, you can tell why I was very wet when it started.
I found the mysteries that I was thinking of by Lucy Arlington, and I don't know if they're available on ebook or audio or anything. I just have some physical copies. The first one's called Buried in a Book, and it's the novel idea mysteries. And she gets a job at a literary agency. She had been a journalist, and she gets a job at a literary agency. I've read the first one, so that's kind of a book about books and writing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think Lucy Arlington is a pen name for another author that we may know as someone else.
Yes. but I don't remember who it is.
I think they have 2 or 3 pen names. I think
Yeah.
Susan Furlong is one of them.
Yeah.
I think Susan Furlong is one of them.
Okay. I'm not sure.
I believe. I'm pretty sure. What's her name again? I'm not sure who we're asking about.
I think that was when they were talking about Shannon Riddler.
Yes, the booktuber. Thank you, Storm. And what's her last name? Shannon
Riddler.
Her channel is Planet Shannon TV.
That's
I'm
right.
looking it up too.
Yeah, I want to follow her too because I can admire someone who yeah.
Okay, Lucy Onington is Ellery Adams.
See, I thought yeah.
Oh,
Good.
yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
okay.
And Sylvia May too, and Susan Furlong. You are correct.
I thought Susan Furlong. The third one I've never heard of. The one you said before that, right before
Sylvia
that.
May.
I don't think I've heard of that.
I'm seeing an article from Fresh Fiction for today's reader, and it's got her picture.
Nice. Catherine Coulter is really good. Oh, because Elizabeth. Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm excited. It's a big series too.
Mm-hmm.
We're starting a sprint in 4 minutes at 30. Anita said, "Feel better soon, Pat." Jill said, "The extreme heat broke here, low 80s in Massachusetts." Well, I'm glad that it's going down.
Same, Jill.
I thought it was supposed to be cooler here today, but my room is like 90 degrees.
Oh, storm.
Yeah.
Ugh, I'm sorry. That's hard. 78 here in New Jersey today. We are supposed to get storms tomorrow again. Oh, everybody, please stay safe. Love the picture. Oh, good. I'm glad. Isn't that the castle in Germany? I forget what it's called. Yes. And then she put it right here. Yep. Correct the mundo. Pat says, "Hello, everyone. One thing I do in rehab is nap a lot. I read in the morning. I don't know what is for dinner until it gets here. Coffee is terrible."
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Pat. That's the worst thing about
that
being.
is the worst. I'm sorry.
I wish I could send you some good coffee.
Mary Jo.
Denny's.
Yeah. Mary Jo said, "No reading, emptied the dishwasher and got things ready for dinner. Thanks to the sprint. See everyone soon. Enjoy, Mary Jo. Hope the race is going well." I got to 25% maybe, or 54%.
She's more than done with her book.
I was gonna
She
say
probably
that's if
got
you're reading.
54%.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I got
yeah,
254%.
there
I
you
bet
go.
you're right. I got 254% and started to doze off. LOL. Gotcha. Got to 147 and 103. People are confusing me. But I guess
Yeah, how do you get to 147?
someone got to 147 and 103.
That's how you get to 250 some odd percent.
I
This
feel
math
like
is not
it's being
mathing.
done on purpose. They're like, how
I'm
can
not
I
the best math
confuse
person, but
me today? I see what y'all are doing. I see it.
mess with Tiffany.
Hell.
Did, yeah.
Amy, I
Maybe
got
it
my
was
eye
like
on the two of you.
afterwords or appendices or notes on the text that they had
I
to
got
read.
my eye on the two of you. No, I'm kidding. Angela said got to 83%. Amazing. Asian got to 47%. Awesome. I watched a booktube video and played some Wingspan on Steam. Very nice. Read 2 chapters in If Books Could Kill.
I don't know what Steam is. What is Steam?
It's a
It's like a-
gaming
it's a-
site.
Yeah.
There apparently is like a library game that you can play on Steam
Yeah.
where you shelve books on a bookshelf.
Ooh.
It's supposed to be really fun, but yeah, and not all like I have a Mac and I don't think I can get it on my Mac.
I was gonna say, my husband would tell me just to go and do it in the book room.
Yeah.
Do it in real life. Don't play a game.
Well, except my one of my bookcases is currently covered by a tarp.
Mhm.
Oh,
And it has
man.
been.
On the game, though, I can put them in bookshelves. Here at home, I have to put them in tubs because I don't have.
Right? Right?
Yep.
True enough, Storm. True enough. Might have to go in boxes right now.
I'm sorry, Esther Jane got to 57%. Dash Girl's getting close. 281 of 351. 74% into something whiskered. Nice, Kim. She said, "That's cute, Blake."
Oh, my cheese house. Thank you.
Read 18 pages of the World's Fair quilt. 182 of 287. People saying goodnight to Fiona. People saying happy early birthday to Storm.
Thank you.
I must be living under a rock. What are you referring to in the Discord? So it's under
Announcements.
It's under the info only section,
Thank you,
Yeah.
Storm.
and it says announcements for
Thank
Yeah.
announcements from the crew is what it's called.
and I can like take a picture and send it to you, but yeah. Because I get lost and need help too, Dash Girl, believe me. Storm often has to at me before I see anything. Not often, she does. Anita said, I know I've asked this before, but have we got a date of when we're continuing the White House Chef series? What do we know if there's a theme for the next book? I know I've asked this. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Blake says
Yes.
that it's got
I
a
think
new
it's-
president, so that
Yes,
would be
it's
January.
January.
Yep.
So if we want to continue to read seasonally, January would be the next one.
Okay.
If you want Blake to read with you, January would be the
Yeah.
If we expect Blake to participate, we will be waiting till January.
Blake's like, you are correct, ma'am.
And if you don't, then I will personally wait till January.
I
have
know. I'm
enough cozies,
teasing you.
and then
I'm
I
teasing.
will come back around.
Yeah, and I think the one after that is summer. It might be 4th of July, so we
Yeah.
could definitely fit into next year. And I'm fine with waiting because now, it's summer, we're busy with stuff, and then before you know it, it'll be holiday time, and then January will be here, so it'll be
Right.
before we know it.
A legitimate question, if you don't mind me asking, Blake. Like, is it just for cozies or like, because I know you read a lot of like review books.
Yeah, it's
So-
everything.
Really?
How do
Yeah.
you feel about
that's
Christmas in
fascinating.
July?
What?
How do you feel about Christmas in July?
Hate it. Detest it. Absolutely will not participate in Christmas in July. Sorry.
No, the reason I'm asking is
Excuse
Because
me
you
one
often
second.
don't
Let me
know-
do one thing. I need to mute Blake. She's been
Yeah,
muted.
how is that different than
Great.
summer
I'm
leaning?
out for 30 seconds.
I know
Summer
Summerween is not.
she legitimately
Halloween is September.
I hadn't muted you. God, go start over. I'm teasing.
So Summerween is different because I don't actually read like
Halloween books.
Halloween books. Like, so I'll read like thrillers that are summery, or
This
like,
feels like a stretch.
well,
No,
I
The reason-
I
love
love
the
how
idea.
you read. I'm just teasing.
no, but like seriously,
I-
I listen to a lot of Christmas music all year round, or like very heavily as a kid, like growing up, and so I cannot. I think I burned myself out. And when I was a lifeguard at the pool, every summer we would do Christmas in July, so we would listen to Christmas music for like half of the month of July, and I literally just burned myself out. So I cannot. I'm just trying to keep the seasons to be the seasons so that I don't have to just hate everything
You
all
really
the
don't
time.
have to
I
defend
just
yourself.
no,
We're
I
just
think it's
teasing you.
fascinating.
No, I know,
Yes.
but
I think it's
and
super cool.
I wasn't like that. Like, that is a more recent thing, but it is because I have burnt myself out on
That's fair.
all the books and things, and so or watching this unseasonal movies or whatever it is. Like, I went too hard, and now I have this hangover where I cannot do it out of season.
So
because-
if you're 30% into the book and you find out what season it is, do you like still read it? Or do
I
you-
was gonna
good
ask that
question,
exact question,
Storm.
Stormy.
down, bye. I make a note.
Really?
I will, yeah, I'll put a note in it like, hey, it's this. And I usually can figure it out before the
Relatively
30%.
sooner.
Like, it's usually in the first chapter, and then I'll be like, oh, this is perfect for, because I'm always like, when I'm in that season, I'm always looking for books that are in that season. So then I'm like, this is great. Then I'll just wait and read it during Easter or whenever it takes place, because when I'm in that season, I'm always like, okay, what books can I read? So then this way I have a list of like the books that do take place.
I
So-
think that's so much fun,
Yeah.
honestly. But I do
And
not have to
usually-
add that kind of drama to my.
And usually when I get to 30%, if I find out that it is whatever season, it's usually so minute that it doesn't. Sometimes I can ignore it, but I usually don't get that far. I sound crazy, and it's
No.
My big question here. This is my big question here. Okay.
Yeah.
You've not read the author, but you're gonna have to do a book thingy. But the author's book is set in Christmas time, but it's October. You can do.
I'll read it.
Begrudgingly.
If it's for my job, I will read it. I will read
Yeah.
it.
I was wondering. I was like, "There's got to be a reason."
Yeah. I have done it before. I've done it. I hosted CozyCon twice, so there were cozies that were seasonal, and I just did it. There's been other things like that I've done. So I can do it. I just don't enjoy myself. So
Gotcha.
that's what.
Real quick, I thought of
It's
two
like
others.
me
that
whenever I have to read
very
it
quickly.
of a book series and I don't like it, but I've done it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
still read it in order.
Real quick, two other book cozies I want to mention really quick. One, Lighthouse Library by Eva Gates. I would recommend that
Oh
series.
yes, my goodness, how did I forget that one?
The latest one kind of takes it. Well, I don't know. I haven't read it, so I shouldn't be. I'm already
La, la,
upset
la,
about
la,
it.
la.
And I haven't even read it, but I know,
I don't wanna
and
know.
I'm already upset
It's
about it.
the same. I'm like,
I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm not giving any spoilers because I haven't even read
No,
it.
I know, but when you guys say take a twist, I just get disappointed because I love that
That's
series
why
so
I'm
much. I
disappointed.
don't want to hear it. I don't
Me
want to hear
too.
it.
I know. Me too.
somebody was reading it the other day and liked it, so you never know.
Okay.
Repeat
Yeah.
the first.
And
Repeat
the
the
other
first
one
one
is.
that you said.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Emily.
From very, very back from when we first started this discussion on cozies recommendations. Repeat the first one that you said because Naomi wanted to have that repeated.
The Tara Lush.
The Coffee House series by Tara Lush.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to
I
make sure you got that.
I can't remember what the actual name of the series is, but if you look up Coffee House and Tara Lush, I just don't remember the name of the actual series. And then the other book one, because it's Halloween themed, if you like Halloween theme, is the I don't know what the series is called, but the first book is Chaos at the Lazy Bones Bookshop by Emmeline
That one was
Duncan.
cute.
She has a new one coming out. So there's two out, and then there's a third one coming out, but they're all Halloween themed. It takes place in a Halloween themed town. So with
It's the
Halloween
Coffee
theme, that's what
Lovers
I mean.
Mysteries.
Yes.
The Coffee Lovers Mysteries.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Now, I know we're a few minutes late, so we'll hop into a sprint. Now that we've
Sure. I
harassed
derailed
Blake.
that by asking Blake a question. My apologies.
Yeah,
No,
look, now that we've harassed Blake,
It's fine.
which
I
I
was just
approve. Don't
curious,
get me
that's
wrong.
all.
No, I don't take it. I didn't take it like negatively at all or anything. So you guys, you can ask. I don't mind.
I
I
think
just
it's super
probably
cool.
sound insane. Like I sound
No.
insane.
I just the planner in me just thinks how fun would that be to plan? You know, like that's what got me excited. That's why I asked.
Yeah, it's just it kind of like gives you something to look forward to. And if I
Right.
don't get all the Christmas books that I want to read during like December and a little bit of January, I push it back to next Christmas. So I always have something to read.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right, so we've traveled to the Amalfi Coast,
Ooh.
As one does.
as one does, and we shall read to the top of the hour.
Happy read.
Happy reading, everybody.
Clean.
How was everybody's sprints? Keep your fingers crossed for Blake. Her electricity went out again.
Oh, no.
She got a text from the power company, or Justin did, that they were working on something, but I'm like, well, I think she was thinking about going over to her parents, but keep her fingers crossed that they're gonna get their power back on and it gets cool in their house, because I know that's hot. When it's hot, that's horrible.
Yeah.
How was y'all sprints?
Great. I read half of my Gladys Tabor chapter. I decided to just read half because I like to savor it, so I'll read the other half tomorrow or whenever. And then I picked back up with Harry Potter, and I was just reading a couple pages.
Nice.
Reheated my coffee, and I read your message. Congratulations, and all that stuff.
It.
Yeah.
I got a few more pages read. We're like now at this part that it's getting a little crazy, and so I've been messaging Amy over at Amy Underline Books because she has read books before. So I'm like, oh my gosh, no, this is happening. And then a page later, oh no, now this is happening.
I love books like that.
Yeah.
How about you, Storm?
I made a video.
Nice.
I read from No Bones About It, and I am moving along in that book. I'm really enjoying it. It is a cold case, and I was like, oh no, because I'm not a big cold case fan. But I love the character so much. But then also now a new, a follow-up murder's happened, so that pulls me back in. I'm like, okay, great, good, because yeah, I'm just not a cold case gal. I don't know. I feel like I need. Well, one of the things is I have to feel like a reason that I didn't like the victim in order to be invested in the fact that somebody's been murdered, because otherwise I have a hard time with it. And so I like to see that, even if it's in chapter 2, but we've seen them even behave badly at all. I'm like, okay. You
just like to be able to go, ooh, I know who the murder victim is.
Yeah. Well, it's the only thing I get right, Storm. I never figure out who the killer is, but I can always figure out who the victim is in a cozy. Or I can figure out who the victim most likely will be. So therefore I enjoy
Unless it's mentioned in the title.
Unless it's mentioned in the title, then I have no clue. I'm completely over my head. Death of a Red Hot Rancher, thought it was the librarian.
Yeah.
In fairness, no, I'm not gonna defend it again. I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry, I keep bringing it up. I think it's one of our best moments in Kill Time with history. Truly classic.
Well, okay. In defense, not really defense, but I just want to say, she had just gone out on this date, and it was really good. So I thought he was going to be the love interest.
Right. I remember you said that.
There you go. But
he forgot for that 1 second that he was the rancher.
No.
And there could have been another rancher.
I'll never forget Rose saying,
yeah,
you didn't think that was coming. The title is Death of a Red Hot Rancher.
Right.
And she was just so deadpan.
Yeah.
It's in the title.
You know what? Fair. It didn't even occur. It really actually didn't even cross my mind. I don't know. Anyways.
It's okay.
I told you guys I'm not good with figuring out who's.
Look, I liken that to I'm sitting here watching a YouTube video on my phone, and I'm going, "Where's my phone?
Yeah,
where did I put my phone?
No,
it's in my hand."
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, I've had moments like that.
Absolutely.
With other stuff, but yeah.
Shrimp Caesar salad for dinner.
Sounds
Jill, that
good.
sounds delicious. He just said, "Oh yes, okay, good. I love the literary series Wish it would have gone longer. Yeah, I really enjoyed it too. Yeah. Anita has some recs for Naomi. She said, I love the Laura Childs, which is a tea shop. Yeah. Kate Carlisle, Storm's favorite series about bookbinding. Ellie Alexander and Jen McKinley. These are my favorite Cozy Mysteries authors. That's a great list. Ooh, the Cat in the Stack series is a pretty good cozy series.
That it is. In fact, Kim is reading the last one right now.
Oh yeah, she is. Yeah.
Whiskered one, the one. Yeah.
And again, Naomi, I love that question. Don't ever feel like you can't ask it. It's my favorite question.
And we answered this already because Emily saw it and
yes.
asked. Yeah.
Thank you. Toya said, A Bibliophile Mysteries by Kate Carlisle is about a main character who's a bookbinder, and I heard that it might be Storm's favorite.
Just know, doesn't it have the F-bomb in it a few times? The first one?
Yeah, the first book. That's why I still, and the thing is like, I can't get it on audio, and like until a certain part, and then I think the older ones are in audio, and so I just haven't got myself around to reading the second one.
Yeah.
But everybody that's read it since, like maybe it was republished without the F-bomb. Is that a consideration? Because some people had said they didn't remember that. So I'm wondering if...
Yeah, well, that and the more she wrote, the more into the cozy mystery era she got, too, because it started in 2006, I think.
Yeah.
And so it probably changed a little bit.
So if they redid it, they might have took them out, because some people, Naomi, have said that, like, they didn't remember it being in there. And I think for the most part, people would remember, because for a cozy mystery, that would be like really like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like it'd be jarring because it's not a normal thing at all. And Toya, you just cracked me up. The Death on Demand series by Carolyn Hart is very good. The main character owns a mystery bookstore. Ooh, that's good. Nice. I don't think I've ever read that, but I like it. Dead and Gondola, the main character in that one is a bookstore owner. Nice. Oh, Elle got to 203. Sorry, I missed your...
That was her miss. She was telling you it was 203 instead of 103. Remember when you were giving...
Gotcha. That just make sure you go read the announcement in the info section under announcements and hit the like so that we know that you've seen it in the Discord under Killing Time with Cozies. And I'll send you a picture if like you can't find it, but it's just under info and then announcements. Anita said, okay, guys, I may just read the series on my own. I'm one of those people that I don't mind reading out of season, so I hope you guys don't mind. I will do it myself. No, absolutely. You read whatever your heart desires whenever.
Yeah, and then when we do get around to reading it, please come back and make some comments. Or, I mean, we can even ask Melmac or maybe Storm can go ahead and put up a threads for it. And, you know, and if you want to read it anytime between now and then, you could still go ahead and make comments while it's fresh.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
We're not policing you here. You can read it whenever you want.
And then Anita said, Blake, that's cool that you do that, but I'm too impatient. I'm with you. I read them all throughout the year too. Mm-hmm. Amy said, Amy, you changed your picture again.
Oh, yeah.
I love that picture. I love it. I was wish chatting that earlier message and I didn't catch that. Haha. I'm just teasing you. I just recently finished the Lighthouse Library book. Oh, and I didn't mind the twist, but I did get confused at times. Good to know. And I haven't read it. So listen, I should not be like already like, but I'm just worried because I don't like change.
Yeah, I don't either. That's what I'm worried about. Yeah.
So, but I'm glad to hear that. Someone else said they didn't either. Then I've heard a couple of people say the other thing. I just need to read it for myself, but I'm a little like, ooh, okay. So good to know. Amy said, hello, everyone. I'm listening to A Body at the Boarding School by Benedict Brown. Hi, Amy. Hope you're doing well and hope you're enjoying. Hey, Kristen. She said, happy Sunday. I'm assuming I hopped on the last sprint. No, you're good. We'll be sprinting for a while. Kat said, finish Murder by Candlelight by Faith Martin. Gave 4 stars. Very enjoyable. Let us celebrate. Congrats, Pat. I
Your
have not
boss
heard of
sounds
this.
sexy.
Storm, I just looked up Kate Carlisle on Hoopla, and if you have the same as me, just 1 through 3 of Bibliophile are not there, but 4 is on there, and then after that, so that's not too bad. To really
Yeah,
have to
it's not
read
too
it.
bad. I keep being like, eh.
Same, I know, same. I have the whole series practically, and I need to get around to reading those. I'm gonna reread the first one just because I want to give it another chance.
The only thing I can actually remember out of the first one is like the love interest, and I think there was a couple of them or something.
Well, there was a really nasty lady who was like, I don't know. I feel like they even got into like a physical fight or something.
Yeah, there was a nasty lady.
Yeah.
And her parents are like part of a commune or something.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
If I'm remembering right.
And we're talking about the Bibliophile Mysteries for anybody that doesn't know.
Cation said got to 64%. And Cation said, oh no, yeah. So I'm hoping she gets it back soon. Everybody keep your fingers crossed. Anybody else out of power or experiencing storm weather? Same for you.
Well, I'm so glad she didn't buy any groceries yet.
I was thinking that
And, like,
too.
replace those groceries.
I was thinking that too. I'm like, oh my gosh, thank goodness they haven't had time to replenish everything because that would be awful.
Yes.
Got to 21%. My audiobook, very nice. I finished The Year of Pleasures by Elizabeth Berg. It was a good read, 4 stars. We shall celebrate. Congrats, Angela. We got a lot of book finishes today. I love it.
Angela, if you want to read something else by Elizabeth Berg, my favorites by her, because I have a whole video about her books because I've read almost all of them. There's a trilogy, Kate something, that's about a young girl. That is so good. Durable Goods, I think, is the first book in that. And then also The Art of Mending is a standalone, and it's very good too. Those are my favorites by her. By Elizabeth Berg. Just throwing that out.
And yeah, I don't know. I need to see if I've read anything else by her. Angela said, thinking of Blake. And Amy said, Pat, congratulations. Kim's at 83%. Very nice. Anita read another chapter. Congrats. Congrats to anyone who finished a book today. Yes. I hope Blake will be okay. Absolutely. Oh no, I hope Blake gets power back soon. Yes. Read 2 chapters of Anne of Green Gables. Jill and you are both reading that.
Is this your first time reading it? I didn't read it till I was probably your age. I didn't read it as a kid.
I didn't read
Anne of Green Gables
until like a couple years ago, I think.
Yeah. I was in my 20s or 30s. I can't even remember. It was before I was on Goodreads.
61% dusted a bookshelf and got some Jell-O for a snack. Nice. I'm hoping to finish Zombie Sleeping Beauty book today. Nothing makes me think of zombies more than Sleeping Beauty. I love that. I love that. I'm just teasing. Read another 14 pages of The World's Fair, 196 to 287. Death of a Red Hot Rancher is all I'm saying. Cation. To me, I've done the same thing with the series by Lee Hollis. Every single title literally says who the victim is, but sometimes I forget the title, and I'm like, "Ooh, is he gonna die?" Thank you, Jess. I mean, people have said in the past that we're twins, so we might be hitching up to the wrong cart. But I feel you. Thank you, Jess. We're like this. She said, and I'm wrong. And the title is a deed. I
love
it. To be fair, when the police came looking for my coworker because he killed his wife and took her car, I said, he took her car? He's going to get in trouble? He doesn't have a license. Wait, is this like really true?
Read the next comment.
My other coworkers with me didn't miss a beat and said, you have to overlook her. She gets this way. Wait, I'm more focused on, did you really have a coworker that killed his wife?
I guess so.
I'm assuming this is true.
Yeah.
Well,
Holy
talk about the
wild.
stranger beside me. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Anne Rice or Anne Roebuck.
Ooh. Okay. And then that's what you're focused on. He took her car. He doesn't have a driver's license. That's hilarious.
That's
But,
what will get him in trouble, not the killing.
right, right, not killing the wife. But wow, wow, wow,
Oh, wow.
that is quite a story.
That's funny though. Yeah.
They said the S word. I don't remember the F word. There is either one more already or one is planned.
Oh,
Not
for the cat and the sex.
Oh, the cat. So thank you, Kim. I love the Death on Demand series. Occasion said, "Yay, Pat, for finishing." And he said, "By the way, I'm reading the third book now, and there are no vicinities at all.
It's supposed to be obscenity.
Obscenities. I got you. As soon as I read it, I realized obscenities. I'm on page 91. Thanks, Anita. Okay, I'm wrong. I don't see another cat in the stacks. Well, you never know. Well,
I mean, they're still being written, I think.
yeah, yeah. I gotcha, Anita. I gotcha. And Angela said, "Thanks, Elizabeth, for your suggestions for Elizabeth Berg. Prayers for Blake. Yeah, this is my first time reading it. Oh, for
Yay.
Anne of Green Gables. Nice. How are
I
you?
love
Are you liking
everything.
it? Did you say that? I'm sorry if you did. I don't remember.
I love everything by Lucy Montgomery. Everything.
Yes, really true. My coworker stabbed his wife to death.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Did you like? Is it one? Was it really true? Like where, like you're the neighbor and you're like, they were the nicest person. I didn't see it, or were you always like, oh, that person's a little, off? I'm just asking. I'm just curious because you always hear people and they're like, oh, I
Was
had
he a
no.
Franklin Packer, or was he really quiet and
Yeah. Oh, then he called the police from a payphone bragging they couldn't find him. And they rolled up on him and got him. So he's not a bright. He's definitely not a bright murderer.
You need to write that book. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
wild.
On the
That-
next episode of Dumb Criminals.
Right. Yeah, exactly, Storm.
Man.
Exactly. Wow. Okay. Okay. But this is a wild story. The whole thing is very wild. Okay. We are actually caught up on comments. Are you guys okay with go ahead and just starting another sprint?
I'm gonna get off because I'm like really hot and I'm gonna go downstairs.
Yeah, it's 90 some degrees. I would be
Yeah.
downstairs.
Yeah, you go downstairs and cool off.
Before you leave, though, really
back.
quick, tomorrow. Oh, wait, Sarah's hosting tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I'm on it.
Then I knew it was Storm's turn, but then I remembered that Sarah said to Storm. So Storm, you go get cooled off. Don't want to keep you here longer.
Yes.
And we shall hop into another sprint.
And then we'll have 4 more monkeys jumping on the bed.
One fell off and bumped his head.
Bye.
Oh my gosh. Stay
Thanks, Stormy. Take care. Stay cool.
Get cool. I don't remember.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, look, and there's a nice glass of wine. You can drink your book while looking at
Emily,
the.
everything is allergy free there.
I know.
And the wine is non-alcoholic.
I'm okay with alcohol, except it's red wine, and red wine I can't drink anymore. Like perimenopause. Perimenopause, if I even have like half a glass of red wine, I'm up all night. So.
Well, it's a beautiful view, and there are no allergies and no problems with consuming red wine if that's what you like. In this,
I could drink the white wine too, though. So it's
okay. All right, so we'll go to the top of the hour if that works with everyone. So it's just like 10 minutes longer, but we babbled in another one, so this is perfect. It evens it out.
Yes.
Uppo, what have I done? I've caused all sorts of problems. Hold on. Oh boy, cancel. Oh boy, what have I done? There we go. All right, happy reading, everyone.
Happy reading.
How is everybody's sprints?
Good. I am 64% of the way through Drop Dead by Lily Chu. And I had to stop because of the part I was at. It was funny. It said the character wanted to go outside for a walk, but it was too wet out. And for some reason, my brain immediately went to the Cat in the Hat. The sun would not shine. It was too wet to play. I don't know why I went on that. I'm like, all right, time to put the book down for a break. How'd you do, Elizabeth?
That's a great reference.
Yeah.
Right? Who doesn't love the Cat in the Hat?
I got to 89% in Preacher's Inferno.
Nice.
And I've gotten to the end before, but it's always when I've lost my focus and I'm not paying attention. And so I keep having to go back and catch the end of it. So yeah. Anyway, but I was playing a game on my phone while I was doing that.
Nice.
Excellent.
I got to 340 out of 512 in the Anarchist Cookbook, and like something happened in the book that I was just like when you gasp out loud and you're like, and I was like, holy crap, like literally all of this is out loud and I'm like clapping, like it was good. Like
Awesome.
It's wild. How about you, Tiffany?
If you hear that beeping, it's because I made my egg casserole for my breakfast for work.
Lovely.
And got that in the oven. It's coming out of the oven now. I didn't want to wait till after sprints because I want it to cool so I can put it away. My hair is wild, but it's got to go up. It's hot. And I am now officially at 61% in No Bones About It. And I started First Time Caller when I was over there making my eggs so I could listen because I'm doing it on audio. It's cute so far. I like the premise. I mean, that's all as far as I got was she's on the phone. She finds her daughter on the phone and is freaking out right now, so. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Let me take this down and let me see what everybody's got going on. Trying to find where we were. Now it's easier to find where we were because of the new thing that StreamYard did. And she said, oh no, he had anger management class. The night he killed her, he had anger management class. It did not go well. Not the nice guy people always talk about. Okay. So you knew, like you were like, oh, we're not surprised. And the gotcha.
Yikes.
Gotcha. Yikes. Oh my goodness. Yes. What Storm said about dumb criminals. Yeah. And then Anita said, have a good night, Storm. And then Angela said, I was thinking the same thing, Elizabeth.
About it being a book. I was like, you should write that book.
Oh. And then people saying bye to Storm. I always think I've met so many people that have such interesting lives. I'm like, you should write a book. I had a coworker that I known for a long time. And we went to this training that involved other agencies, and we had like this icebreaker thing, and it was like, tell something that nobody would know about you. And she said, the first time, that's how she started. The first time I was interviewed by the FBI, I was 12. And all of us that from my agency were like there was just like this turn, like we're like, and so this woman had a wild life. She was like in her mid 50s, and
Sounds like a James Ponty book or something.
She had a wild life, and I was like, you should write a book.
Wow.
She had like the kind of life where like if you put it in ChatGPT and said this is a nonfiction, they would have asked you, are you lying? Like ChatGPT would have been like, is this, you know what I mean? Because it was just so like wild. But when she said that, like all of us were like first time, and she was 12. We didn't even know it happened ever, but it was just so funny. We were like, yeah, I'll never forget that because
Now, I do use this. So I play Two Truths and a Lie with my high school students as like an icebreaker at the beginning of the year. And I do put on there, and I can only say I've only been interviewed one time, but I have been interviewed by the FBI. And that was because like post-college, one of my friends applied to be a translator for the FBI. And so I was a character reference for her. And so an FBI agent came to my house and interviewed me and asked me all sorts of questions like, how does your friend feel about China? What does she feel about Russia? Does she have large amounts of cash lying around? Like all these different questions. And I'm like, she's a PhD student at the University of Chicago in political science. No, she does not have large amounts of cash lying.
Yeah. I have had numerous like interviews with it, but because of work, like because
Right.
especially at Chestnut,
Right.
where I worked before, the substance abuse facility in Illinois was on an interstate that has a lot of sex trafficking.
Yep.
And so a lot of our girls were wrapped up in that. Like it was a all the time thing. And so, you know, but so it was only through work, but like we would have, it would happen a lot. Unfortunately, it was really sad, but it's just a very prolific area for sex trafficking. And of course, you know, young kids who are using substances are the most vulnerable. And so we had a lot, but only through work. This, she was like, this clearly what the way she said it and implied it wasn't like, you know, just part of her job. It was like, you know, so, but very interesting. And Emily as well. Like, what does she think of Russia? It hasn't come up. Like,
like what's someone really talk about? Like, she like. I mean, I'm more interested
she
in
wears
politics
red a
now
lot
because I'm an adult. But like in high school and college, I didn't care about politics at all. She did because obviously her major was political science. But I'm like, I don't know because we don't talk about it with each other.
Yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. She
thinks they're bad.
Like,
it's like she thinks they're bad.
Weird. I don't know. That's funny. There's a mystery series I found in my Goodreads, but it's about a librarian who sees a librarian ghost, who I believe, yes, the Haunted Library by Allison. What is her last name? Yes, Amy. Haunted Library is the name of the series. The ghost's name is Evelyn. Allison somebody.
Is it Allison Brooks?
Thank you.
Welcome. I'm like, I'm saying it. And I'm like, why is she not? Oh, I'm on mute. Okay.
Oh, the first book is Halloween themed.
It is Halloween themed
because, you know, I mean, we're still a little ways from Halloween, but like if you're
but
planning,
it is Summerween.
Yeah.
If you're someone who doesn't read seasonally, it would be
okay. Yep.
Oh, good. She said beautiful scenery. Can't find it in my Goodreads. Thank you. That's a great one, Amy. I'm glad you brought that up. Yes, Jill. She says, stay cool. Hey, Romantic Bookworm. She says, hi, everyone. I'm currently reading Broken Bonds by Jay Bree on Kindle Unlimited, Haunted Queen by Leah Toole, and Steel Princess by Rena Kent on Kindle Unlimited. Enjoying them all. I will probably focus more on Broken Bonds. Very nice. Well, they just used the B word and the D word in the story. Wow. Okay. She's talking about, just to keep you updated, the Bibliophile series by Kate Carlisle. And the main character is a bookbinder. Sue Smith said, good evening. Good evening to you, Sue. The Nicole 1988 said, hello. I'm reading Death Escalator, like escalator, I think, but like Death Escalator by Brian G. Berry for the summer ween proms. Very nice. I hope you're enjoying. Naomi said, I'm going to head out, have to dog sit. Nice. Have fun. That would be a fun job to get to dog sit.
Mm-hmm.
And then Amy said, have a fun time with the dogs. Kim says, hello to Nicole. Finish something whispered, not whispered, whiskered. We shall celebrate. Excellent. Congrats. I sure hope it isn't through with this series. Well, hopefully he will write another one. Waiting on my last pill for tonight, watching Hannah Swenson Mysteries on Hallmark. No more reading for me tonight, so good night and take care. Pat, have a great night. I hope you continue to make improvements and get better. I heard that the new Hannah Swenson is actually really good. There's a new movie that's fairly recent, and I heard it's really good.
That's awesome that she can get, I'm assuming she's watching it like on her she's in rehab. So if it's coming on the TV, or maybe she picks it up on her device or something.
Oh, that could be.
I was gonna
Potentially,
say that's awesome if her facility gets Hallmark Channel.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to
for
bring
sure.
my laptop to get anything because the hospitals up here don't even have TVs in the rooms.
Oh my goodness.
They
Wow.
don't.
Well, this is what you get for free, people. We did have Wi-Fi though, so I was able to connect that to my
That's
laptop.
Oh, well, that's nice. Waiting. Oh, sorry. Just read that. Amy said 34%. Nice, Amy. I read another two chapters. Amazing, Anita. I finished. Oh, I read that. That was good. And it has a little Boston Terrier in it. A Shot of Scandal.
Aw.
It was a recommendation from Amy Marie, and it was very good. Congrats, Angela. She said, I will be continuing the series. Me too. I really enjoyed it. And it's a coffee house. Well, cafe. She owns a cafe. I think it's coffee related, but I can't swear. I know it's a cafe.
Nice.
Oh, a Shot of Scandal. I think it is coffee. Coffee, cafe, place. Both. How about that? I'm just going to go with that. Only a few minutes of reading for me because I was doing some book organization. Gotcha.
Always a
Very
fun
productive.
pastime.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cajun said got to 75%. Amazing. Congratulations on finishing your book to Angela. She said, thanks, Amy. Jill said 27 more pages of the world's quilt.
Nice.
223 of 287. You are getting there too.
Yeah, you're gonna
Thank
finish the
you.
line, I
Yes,
bet.
Allison Brooke. People saying goodnight to Naomi and congrats to Kim. Elizabeth, we have TV here at Rehab. It is on.
Oh, nice. That's good.
That's fantastic.
I remember when Emily like aged out of pediatric and we had to go to an adult room in the hospital. I was like, man, the adults don't get half the stuff the kids get.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're not wrong, Elizabeth.
the kids get. It's great that they do. They really do. But it would be nice if the adults also got, some of the movies piped in and all that stuff too.
But
Yeah.
sick kids, they had like on each floor you'd have like a big room, and it was like a games room. And I remember distinctly as a kid, like they had video games, they had toys, they had puzzles, they had TV, and I'm sure I can imagine what it's like 30 years later, right?
They still have it, yeah.
But at Toronto Gen, like when I spent my time there, they had that same little room that you could sit in, and they used to have a TV, but they had to get rid of it, like for whatever reason. And I'm like, even if they put like the news on it, just something, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because not everybody, like a lot of people come in for an emergency and don't bring stuff with them,
Right.
right?
Mhm.
Right.
And like I said, they don't have TVs. They used to have, you'd pay for a TV, like you'd have a little one by your bed, but they got rid of all of that years
Oh,
ago.
wow.
Yeah.
Really?
It's
Hmm.
bring your own entertainment.
And Angela said, I have two Boston Terriers and saw that Amy Marie recommended it too. Yes, she recommended it to me. And Boston Terriers are the most adorable. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, their
Mhm.
cute little scrunched up face. So we are caught up on comments. So I figure we would go into our last sprint and then sprint till 7:40 and then come back and talk about what everybody's got going on and wrap up for the evening, if that sounds good to everybody.
Sounds fantastic.
Good.
So since it's our last sprint, I have to go into nighttime. And this isn't necessarily a cafe, but I'm still going to put it up. It is the Northern Lights.
Oh,
Yeah.
pretty.
I don't know.
I mean,
love
it's
it.
like cabin, campfire. It's still a summery thing.
It's not hot, I'm
There's
sure.
coffee on the table. I can tell right there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Coffee
Mhm.
mug. So there you go.
Love it.
All right, everyone. So I will put this up and we'll read till 40. And happy reading, everybody.
Happy reading.
Maybe.
How was everybody's sprints?
Good. I got to 70% in Drop Dead.
Nice.
It's really fun. It's a really cute story. It's also a sweet romance in case anyone is interested. There is a love scene, but it is completely behind closed doors.
Nice.
I didn't finish anything. I listened to some more of the first Mountain Man, and then I decided I wanted to read some Harry Potter, so I've just read a few pages. I'm in chapter 5, the Diagon Alley chapter, and it's kind of a long chapter, so, and I'm not in a rush. I'm just, just having fun with it. Yeah, it's fun.
Excellent.
I got to 356 out of 512. So
Nice.
Ooh, very nice. I what was I gonna say? Hold on. I read a little bit from No Bones About It. I'm at 66%, and then I needed to finish my Walmart pickup order for tomorrow. I do grocery on Monday pickups. I do one pickup from Walmart and one Instacart order delivered to the house, so I had to finish those. So I listened to more first-time callers so I could finish my grocery. So I have that ready. And it's always a battle because then you have to figure out what you're making for that week. Again, I don't know how the lady in Alaska does it. For a year, we were debating on what we would have next week. I'm like, stuffed peppers or taco salad. Which one? He's like, ah. So we landed on stuffed peppers if anybody's interested, among other meals.
6 tons of oatmeal.
Yeah. So there was that. And I listened to First Time Caller. Let's see what everybody has going on. Let me see. Oh, good. Everybody liked that. Yeah, the Northern Lights was really cute. I agree. Thank you. Good. I'm glad. I got up to chapter 10 in my book. That's amazing. Amy got to 42%. Cajun got to 80%. Very nice, Cajun. Toya got to 66% of Dire Threads. Amazing. I read a few chapters, and Mad Mabel by Sally Hepworth. I want to read that.
Yeah.
I've heard amazing things.
My aunt finished it last week, and she said it was fantastic.
I've heard. I don't know that I've heard anything bad.
Agreed.
Everybody has been raving about it.
Sitting on my bookshelf over there.
Angela, how are you feeling about it? Watching Angela be like, I'm really not liking it after.
This book is no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Worst thing I've ever read.
Amy said, pre-aid occasion for being close to finishing. I will read Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets in bed before I go to sleep tonight. Nice.
Excellent.
And Cation said, thanks to Amy. Yay for stuffed peppers. Yes. We landed on a few chicken pot pies, stuffed peppers, and I don't remember, some casserole thing. I don't know. And then the other days will be like leftover or fill-ins, but like I always have a couple things planned.
Yeah.
238 of 287. Very nice. 74%. I may try to finish this evening. Nice. I have 36 pages left in my book. I will definitely finish it tonight.
Yay.
Hold on.
Girl, amazing. LOL. I'm actually really liking it. Okay, good. Well, and if you're not, that's fine. It was just funny because I was like, I haven't heard anybody say anything
right.
Bad. So I was like, oh, it'll be. That's funny. Just checked. I am number 100 for Mad Mabel. Started at 148. So progress. You are moving along.
You're getting there. You're getting there, Cajun.
I'll have the book by February of 2027. So good. No,
right.
Gosh.
I'm kidding. Hey, Kate and Too Many Books. Kate and Too Many Books. This definitely sounds like a channel. Are you a channel? Because if you are, I need to go and find you. So
It might be Cat and Too Many Books.
Oh, it is. It is. You are so right. Cat and Too Many Books. My brain.
And I can do you one better, Cajun. I'm number 522 for Mad Mabel.
Oh my God.
On 41 copies. So.
Oh my gosh.
Like I said, I have heard amazing Cat and Too Many.
I said to
And
my aunt,
also-
like, how did you get it so quickly? But like my aunt scours like the coming soons, and she'll like put stuff on like on hold
Yeah.
at the library, you know. So like she's always one of the first ones to get it.
I just got it through Book of the Month.
That
So
works. That
Ooh.
works.
10.99. I was like,
She was so
okay.
cute because she just like she's an avid reader too, right? And she just
Yeah.
finished. She retired at 75. She was doing like school lunch program at her
Mhm.
grandkids' school. Anyway, so the teachers got together and gave her a gift card for Indigo, which is our Barnes and Noble.
Right.
And she was like, but she
Oh,
doesn't read
nice.
physical books anymore. She really prefers ebooks. So we were talking. I said, you can use that on Kobo because I gave her my old Kobo, right?
Mhm.
Oh, she got so excited. So then it became a big thing last weekend that she was over at the house and I showed her how to pre-order the new Linwood Barclay that comes out in August because she loves him as an author. So she's and it's just gonna show up on the device on that day. I said, yes, Aunt Chris.
Aw,
I
that's
don't have
so
to wait at the
sweet.
library for it, you know, like just
That's cute.
thrilled.
Isn't
That's
technology fantastic when it
Right?
works properly?
Right? I just think it's so delightful that she's like, she was always so book, but like she would only read a physical book. But she's like, I'm getting older now. I'm like, yes,
Aren't we all?
right.
My father was a big reader.
Hmm.
Like when he passed away, in lieu of flowers, we did, donations to our local library,
Love that.
and we raised $3,000 for the library. And the library was like, normally we have a file for everyone that we put in, but like for your dad, we've had so many donations, we created a separate file for him. And there's
Oh,
a
that's
plaque-
sweet.
yeah, and there's a plaque somewhere in the library for him.
That's
But
nice.
like every librarian came to his
Aw,
station, and they're all like,
that.
yeah, our circulation numbers are going to go down significantly. Because I mean, he would just have hundreds of books checked out, and like he
Aw.
would go, and it was the suburbs of Chicago, so he would go from like library like every day after work, and then when he was retired,
Right?
he would just go. He would make it like a different library a day. It was crazy.
That's delightful.
That is really awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that they all came to his services is really sweet. That's
Yeah.
really sweet. So Kat does have a channel, Kat and Too Many Books. I don't know.
Subscribe.
It looks like it's been a few months since she posted. So I don't know if you're still posting, Kat, but if you are, let us know. I did subscribe. So hopefully I'm notified if you put out something new. And welcome.
I subscribed as well, so maybe we can encourage her to start posting some videos again.
So
She
Kat
did
and
leave a
Too
couple more
Many-
comments farther down too.
And Cajun said, pretty yay to Dash Girl for almost finishing. Yay to those who are close to finishing. Absolutely. Reading The Last Contract by Asako Lost Contract of Asako by Fonda Lee, 136 of 512. Hope you are enjoying. Let us know.
Yes, I do need to know because I also have that on my TBR, and I loved the Greenbone Saga by her. Like
Easy kitty.
that trilogy was amazing. So that's I need to get to that.
She put her little paws on my leg, like, "Can I come up and say hi?"
Yes,
No.
of course. Sweet baby. Aw, cute. Yeah. So let us know. Emily definitely is interested. She said, "That's me, Kat." Sorry about the Kate. I read it wrong.
Sorry.
She said, "Wow, 522." Well, this time next year, Sarah.
Yeah, that's right. So I like it though because occasionally you'll like jump up the line and says like the library hasn't acquired an extra copy. So
Yeah.
really, it's 522, but 41 books. That's roughly 50. So I'm like 100 ish.
Oh my
you know,
God.
like if you do that math, right?
Yeah. And Amy says hi to Kat. Jill says, 49 pages left. Amazing. My library, you can't put things on hold before. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, same.
Are you?
Yeah.
I was gonna say be sure because like on my library, like I can't just go to the regular search and find something. There's like a separate kind of a menu item along the side that's called pre-pub list, and I have to go to that and then just scroll through and see what hasn't come out yet.
Yeah.
So if you can't find it, check with your library. Just ask them. I mean, maybe you already have. I don't know.
My aunt's library, you can. Toronto, the Toronto Public Library, you cannot. There
Really?
is
Okay.
no option for anything for audio or ebook.
I can see because there'd be so many people in that library system that it would jam up everything.
100%.
But you would think it would really jam on the day it comes out because everybody's.
You can only put 10 holds onto, like you can only have 10 holds at a time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that kind of cuts out the people just putting stuff on hold and then never, you know what I mean?
And then never reading it, or
right. Or just keep putting it like suspend.
Yep.
Yeah, they have to keep it down somehow because otherwise, I would just bog down.
You just put a hold on everything, and
Yeah. And I am guilty. Like sometimes they're like, okay, you have enough holds. I'm like, oh, you're right. I'm sorry, my bad. But if they have a big list, it's like, okay, yeah, I get it though. Even ebooks and audio. I mean, dang it, God darn it. Oh, I grew up in Illinois too, but not Chicago. But Emily did.
South suburb.
Emily grew up in Chicago. I grew up in Illinois, but in the very central part of the state.
I've been to Chicago.
So have I.
And Amy said, Emily, I love that. Or I love that, Emily. That is so sweet, Emily, and speaks so well of him. Yeah, absolutely. They thought a lot of him for sure. Was that Cheeseburger?
No, that was Sweetie. Cheeseburger is an orange cat, and he hasn't been in here for live in a while. He used to sneak behind me, but Sweetie's our oldest. She's 15. She just turned 15 this week, actually. We got her in 2012, July, like around July 4th of 2012 in Oklahoma.
Wow. Teaching took a lot this year, so I took a break, but I plan to post now that I'm at break. Yay!
Oh, fantastic.
Well, we will all be here to cheer you on.
I got the teaching high school special ed. So
I should clarify. She wasn't born like because she had to have already been like 6 weeks old when we got her, but we got her on the weekend. So yeah, she's been 15 for probably a couple of months. Gotcha. I realized that made no sense. I'm like, if I got her July 4th or 15 years ago, she is not, that's not her birthday. It's her adoption.
Her adoption day.
We adopted Missy and George. It was September of 2023. So we have no idea what their actual birthday is. So we just say it's September. September 1st is their birthday. It's good enough. Yeah. It's their gotcha day, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
Well, she was a kitten. And I think I've shared this story before. One of my classmates' mother, my classmate had passed away, but I went to visit her mom while I was in Oklahoma, because my hometown. And she had a litter of kittens like running around the driveway. And I remember when we were in school that my friend would tell me that her mom, close your ears if you can't handle pet violence. Her mom would drown kittens. And so we were, I know. So hopefully she doesn't do it anymore. This is a long time ago. But Katie was with me and I shared that with her, but she was only like 12. And she said, well, we are saving one of these. we're going to, just in case she still does that, we're taking one.
Yeah.
So we did. So Sweetie has been with us since 2012.
Aww.
I know it's horrible but I mean, there's still some old timers around that's just, that's all they knew how to, deal with unwanted pets. And I'm so glad that hopefully, most of the world has changed. At least it's not acceptable. But yeah, it's very, very sad.
Not on that note, but I just read a news article the other day. The province of Ontario has put legislation through that it is now illegal to declaw your cats.
Oh, really?
Which I love. Mm-hmm. So you cannot have your cats declawed anymore.
Wow. Because
it is inhumane.
It is. So. Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm. I just saw that the other day and I thought that was interesting that they did that.
Yikes, yeah. Jill says, cute kitty.
Sweetie.
Missy, there was another kitty making faces here. You missed it.
Elizabeth said, or sorry, Cajun said, Elizabeth, I know they do not. Yeah, allow it.
I believe you. I believe you. I just thought, just in case you hadn't checked to see, because I wouldn't have known if I hadn't heard people talking about it, because it's a different, it's like a different menu item to look up a pre-pub.
Is that on Libby or is it like on your website for your
No,
library?
on the library website.
Understood.
Yeah, and I don't know about ebooks, if you could pre-order ebooks, and I realized too that that's what Cajun is getting is ebooks. So.
In Toronto you can print books, but you can't do ebooks and audiobooks.
Oh, okay. And yeah, I'm talking about the print books too. So
yeah.
I don't know about the other. I know, like on our Libby and probably on yours, you can click like notify me when you get something.
Correct.
I don't know if they ever even do that.
I know.
Kat says hi to Amy, and I'm loving it. Asako is a fantastic older female character, and the world building is very good.
Awesome.
Read Sword of Kaigen if you have not read Sword of Kaigen yet, because that's another older female character, and it's so good.
There you go. Happy birthday to Sweetie.
Thank you.
And Jill says thanks, Cajun. The vet estimated Shayna was about 6 months old when she had the baby, so I made up a birthday for her. The babies we knew because she had an emergency C-section. We have a made a birthday for Cairo too. Yay for Ontario, because when they're rescued, I don't know when he was born. So.
Right. That's
it. Yay for Ontario. Happy adoption day to your baby. July 4th is my birthday, so
happy belated birthday.
Hey, that's great.
Let us do some balloons. Hold on 1 second. Happy birthday.
I have balloons for a birthday.
Elizabeth, you need to sing your happy birthday song now.
Oh yes.
This is your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Yay. I feel like there needs to be like a clap at the end, like a clap, like
right to end it.
Boosh. And let's see. Yeah, she said that's really sad. I'm glad that you got the cat, Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cat, happy belated birthday. Absolutely. Happy belated birthday to Cat. That is great that Ontario did that. And Kat said, I loved Sword of Kaigen. That has very similar vibes for sure. And she said, thanks, LOL. Before we wrap up for the evening, want to remind everybody, sprints on Sarah's channel tomorrow. That's Sarah. She's pointing to herself. That way. And at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's tomorrow. And what do you have coming up on your channel? Sarah, I'll start with you.
As a yawn, apologies. So I've started doing, I know not everybody sees them, but I've started doing like daily shorts, and they seem to be doing quite well, engagement wise, which is why I decided to give them a try. Less than 3 minutes long, because that's like YouTube's like sweet spot or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I post them there and on Instagram. And what I'm going to do, because I know they're not for everybody, is that at the end of the week, I'll collaborate them together and I'll post them in a full video, just for the people who don't watch shorts, because I know there's a lot of people who don't. But anyway, I've been doing that, and yeah, so look for those. They're just kind of little daily reading updates, and that's what I've been doing because that's been working for me right now.
I don't even know how to do a short. Do you just make a short video and it automatically goes to short, or do you have to?
I upload it as a short.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know how to do that.
Tiffany.
It's like a separate tab. So when you upload it, do you upload from your phone or computer?
I upload from my phone.
Oh, I do from my computer.
But you can like change it. So when it says upload video, then you just change it to a short. But on the phone, it just asks you.
I don't know that I could ever make a short because I probably can't cut myself off at a minute. I'm chatty.
Fair.
I can already cut myself off at a half an hour. So I did film my July TBR finally today. I hope to get that up tonight. It's not super long. And I need to get my June wrap up done this week. That's probably all I'll get done this week. But since your last sprint picture was Northern Lights, it reminded me that last night I was chatting with my brother and sister on we were just like messaging each other, and my brother is he's on his way to Winnipeg. He has an RV. He's like a full-time RVer. And so he had said last night, he said, I hope to see the Northern Lights tonight or tomorrow night. I'll be in Winnipeg area by tomorrow night. And so he texted this little thing that he had gotten from somewhere that says, you can see the Northern Lights along the far northern tier of the United States and across Canada from Thursday, July 2nd through Monday, July 6th, 2026. And that's from the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration Space and Weather Prediction Center. And they issued that or something. So anyway, so yeah, anybody. So Sarah, you might look out. It says across Canada, you might be able to see the lights. So then I texted him and I said, did you see the Northern Lights yet? And he said, no, I haven't seen them yet. I'm in a better spot tonight, still about 30 to 40 miles outside of Winnipeg. So anyway, he said he was in Grand Forks, which was big. He was like a mile from town, so it was too many street lights. So he hopes to be able to see him. So anyway, it just reminded me, and I would love to see the Northern Lights.
Oh, me too. It's on my probably number one on my bucket list. So
yeah,
I had to include it. And Emily, what do you have coming up?
So I still need to post my May wrap up, my July TBR, my June wrap up. And then I did get the journal for the hardest reading challenge you'll ever do. So I kind of wanted to do a flip through that. But I really enjoyed just kind of not doing anything last week after how crazy June was for me between flooding in my apartment and trying to muscle through grad school and all that. So like last week, I was just like, I just want to have no responsibilities and be a slut.
There is nothing wrong with that.
Right. Just take a break. Take the holiday.
I was like, I finally can enjoy summer break. Yay. And then tomorrow I start a week-long training for work.
Oh, man.
But like, it's a tech training and they give you time to like, you learn a skill and then you have time to like work on stuff for your classroom if you want to. And then we get like all these like raffle tickets. Like if you ask a question, you'll get like a little raffle ticket and there's door prizes that you can earn. And so they had like virtual reality headgear. They had an iPad. They had
that's cool.
A smartwatch, right? They had an Apple Watch one year. I ended up getting like Myrtle books and Logic books and then a $25 gift card to Barnes & Noble.
Nice.
Everybody who attends gets a door prize for going. And 2 years ago, they gave out free laptops.
Wow.
So, yeah. So it's like, on one hand, you're kind of like, oh, I'll be at work for 8:30 to 2:30 on summer break. But like,
free stuff.
You get free stuff. Like, and they're like, this doesn't have Microsoft Office. And I'm like, but you can use Google and that's free. So it's okay. And it's a free laptop.
Right.
Right.
How about you, Tiffany?
Google, you're golden.
I had my June like romance wrap up come up because I just do that as a short. So I did that. I tomorrow will have another 5. I think it was 5, maybe 4 underrated cozy mysteries. And then later this week, probably Thursday or Friday, will be my second video will be a new book box from Cozy Books Corner. It was a good one too. I'm really happy. So that will be coming up soon as well. Let me see what everybody said. And he said, thanks for the sprints. Hope you have a good night. Be safe, stay cool. Hope to see y'all soon. You as well. Thanks for the sprints. Amy, you have a great night. She said good night all. Kat said, thanks for the birthday wishes, everyone. Absolutely. Thanks for hosting sprints. Tiffany, Sarah, Emily, Elizabeth, Stormy, and Fiona. Have a good evening. See y'all tomorrow night. Absolutely, Amy. You as well. And Jill said, happy birthday, Kat. And Amy also wishing birthday wishes. And we shall see you all tomorrow on Sarah's channel at 7 p.m. Eastern. And thank you to Storm. Thank you to Blake. Thank you to Fiona for joining us earlier. And thank you, Sarah, Emily, Elizabeth, and everybody hanging out with us on the chat. Thanks for spending your Sunday with us.
Thanks for having us.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thanks, Tiffany. Bye, ladies.
Bye. Okay, wait, stay.